If you're listening to this, then you made it inside my memory banks. Take a moment. I know it's a lot at once. The architecture you're seeing is data. My
何
data.
をすんのこれ。
When I'm plugged into the chair, this is what I see. You're using an earlier version of that technology, a brainwave scanner instead of a direct neural wire. Look around. Do you see that yellow column in the distance? That's long-term memory storage. That's your goal. But you can't just retrieve that data yourself. One of the programs loaded in that holotape is called the indexer. They're represented by the friendly green sprites milling around. Do you see them? The indexers have one purpose: to get the data in the yellow column and bring it back to the memory access point. You need to help them get there and back safely. Once they've recovered all the data in the memory, the program will translate it into something you can understand. If you ever need to leave the simulation, then don't worry. Nothing gets reset. You can keep going from wherever you left off.
コンピュータープログラムをロック。
Now you just need to create a path to the data with code blocks, and your indexers can get to work.
いやー、字幕が全く見えないんだ。これ何？3個。中華。キーボードがコンパクトキーボードだから操作できないんだよね、矢印。いちいちファンクションキーを押しながらじゃないとできない。めんどくさい。でもこれ何をすればいいのこれ。この虫？うわ、動き出した。やっぱりこれか。これでいいんか。この虫が関係あるみたいだけど。あ
The system has been alerted to your presence. Now things will get hairier. You'll need to deploy defense constructs against the system's active countermeasures. The system's sentries will do everything they can to stop your indexers from returning to the access point with the data. Once the indexers have retrieved the data, they need to return to the access point with it.
Hmm? ここじゃダメ。
You just need to make sure your indexers get back safely to the access point with the data.
配置してるけどダメなのこれで。なんかようわからねえ。これはめんどくさい。お、急に一匹が戻り出した。すげえ勢いで戻ってく。
First data block recovered. Good. Just keep doing what you're doing.
なんで急に？一本道はダメだったとか？
Intrusion detected. Countermeasures
今あんま出てなかっ
initiated.
たのに。ゲストマーカー。でもこっからこいつら帰ってくれねえんだよな。お、持ち帰ってる持ち帰ってる。
Intrusive indexer detected.
一匹頑張ってくれてる。
Sentry has detected active intrusive program.
よしよしよしよし。なんか急に一気に来た。
Another data block retrieved. One more to go.
あと一回。頑張れ。やっとか。何が？急にどうした？急にやる気出した。
Verifying memory file. 100%. We're done here. We now have an access point into the next memory. Just step into the data stream where this memory was stored.
Memory file identification 0V-9AX0. Converted to audio transcription. Beginning playback.
Things are not going well with Far Harbor. Several of my people have been assaulted, spat at, interrogated for no reason. This is getting
こ
out
れず
of
っと続くの
control,
もしかして。
but there's still a chance they can learn to trust us. We just need one of their own who's on our side. I can't let anyone know what I'm about to do. I'll need to set up the equipment far away from Acadia.
ここ光るやつは全部
It'll double
回
as
収
a
しとこ
place
う。
to bury the evidence.
Additional location data appended. A makeshift medical facility underneath the VIM. Pop factory. Coordinates downloaded.
.どうやって麦変えるんだろう。どうすんのこれ。ああ。 どうやって回転させるんだこれは。これでこうか。これで
Data breach detected. Initiating anti-intrusion countermeasures. Sentry initiating erasure of
頑
intrusive
張ってる頑張ってる。
indexer.
最初から頑張ってくれてる。あれ、あ、来てる来てる。
First data block recovered. Good. Just keep doing what you're doing.
いやー今回調子いいよ。しょっぱなから頑張ってくれてるじゃん。
Sentry has detected active intrusive program.
さああと3匹戻ってくれれば。
Sentry has detected active intrusive program.
Another data block retrieved. Memory retrieval at 100%.
い
Verifying.
やーこれ結構めんどくさいぞ。さあ来てくれるかな。あー来てる来てる。いいね。最初にやっぱステージバグってたんかな。全然帰ってこれんかったもんな。
Sentry initiating erasure of intrusive indexer.
順調順調。
First data block recovered. Good. Just keep doing what you're doing. Data block retrieved. Progress.
Sentry initiating erasure of intrusive indexer.
やられた ?80% で止まったけど。あ、いったいったいった。
Complete memory retrieved. The data stream is now available to access the next memory.
Memory file identification
よしよし。
0H-3X0P. Converted to audio transcription. Beginning playback.
何回やんのこれ。
I've made a contingency plan in case Far Harbor discovers the truth.
いや遅くね。大丈夫か。
Sentry beginning erasure protocol
That's
against unauthorized
100%
indexer.
verified. Good job. You can use the data stream to access the next memory, as usual.
Memory file identification
いやまだ続くんかい。マジでどんだけ。
0Z-7A4K.
ああ。ここか。こっからつなげてってあっこに当てるんかな。
Sentry
これで。どうよし。 これでこれを3個ぐらいあれよ。いくか。どうすか。めっちゃ悩んだこれ。
Security alert. Data breach detected. Countermeasures initiated.
One more data block recovered. Complete memory retrieved.
よっしゃ、終わった。
You can exit the simulation at any time.
Memory file identification 0Y-8K7D. Converted to audio transcription. Beginning playback.
I've discovered a curious record inside the pre-war data files of this submarine base. The Marines here were equipped with an advanced model of combat armor. There are several suits already in the base, in various states of deterioration.
入ってるよな、
But
もう
there
こ
were
れ。
more shipments of the armor
Chika?
on its way to the base, the day the bombs fell. They could be in prime condition if the sealants have held. I have no use for them, but you never know. Maybe they'll be worth digging up one day.
Additional data appended. Armor shipments tracking information. Coordinates downloaded.
Exiting simulation in 3, 2, 1.
ん？まだ続く？なんかさっき出たアーマー見つけるんはまた今度にして。アーマーちゅうか積み荷か。この人でんか？いや、なんか。ん？
Excuse me, Grand Zealot?
Ah, there you are. Have a job for you.
これまだ見せてないけどな。像をなんか見せるって言ってたやつ。
What kind of job?
A matter of heresy that needs to be dealt with.
I don't really have time for
ちょっ
this
と
right
待って
now.
ね。
So be it. But you're one of the children now, with responsibilities. Don't forget that.
これ外して。
So, finish your story.
Right. So I was out in the fall gathering low-rich water for a new set of
On
land.
this spot.
ここ？ お、おるやん。こいつか。
Ah, I'd heard whispers of a new convert. Welcome, sister. How does it feel to take your place among Adam's chosen?
Adam's chosen?
This place, the nucleus, the island, Adam has claimed it all. For us, his chosen. All but one blasted corner. You've been to Far Harbor, yes? Seen its barriers against Adam's holy fog? Its citizens' blasphemous refusal to vacate what is clearly his domain? What would you do with such a place?
Is Far Harbor really that bad?
Yes, sister. They are. For years, my predecessor begged for peace, while Far Harbor fortified their bastion of heresy. We tried to help them, to bring them Adam's light. Many of our brethren ended up dying for it. But now that I am High Confessor, That time is over. All Adam's foes, whether Far Harbor cowering behind their precious condensers, or that ancient robot hiding away his memories within our very home, they will come to recognize Adam as the sole master of this island. But it is only through unity that we can succeed. Adam requires devotion from all his children. Embrace that, and you will do well here. Now, was there anything you required?
助ける？どういうこと？こいつ助けるん？これのかな？
I found this icon. The Grand Zealot said you'd be interested in seeing it.
Is that the mother? So the whispers were true. You saw the mother of the fog. Many of Adam's children spend their whole lives wishing for such a boon. It would seem he expects great things from you, child, as will I. Now, was there anything else?
Would you mind answering a couple questions for me?
Certainly. What do you wish to know?
What happened to the confessor before you?
Martin. No one knows. One night he was sleeping in his chambers in the vessel, and the next morning he'd simply vanished. The other zealots and I organized a party to try and find him, to no avail. I wouldn't be shocked if he took up in Far Harbor or fled to the south. His dedication to Adam had become questionable. He'd done nothing when Far Harbor executed one of our missionaries. So I dare say it's best that he fled.
I heard the children are responsible for the fog. Is that true?
Of course. The fog predates our arrival on the island, certainly. But before us, it was but an occasional presence. Yet through our faith, our devotion to family, Adam saw fit to reach across the land, claiming for us more, year after year, until near all lay beneath his grasp. Now, was there something else I could answer for you?
How is it you came to this place?
We were guided here many years ago, after our exile from Far Harbor. The first of us, my predecessor, Martin, and I, had come north at the behest of Adam's great prophet, Confessor Cromwell, from a small refuge in the capital wastes. When we arrived on the island, we found a few souls receptive to Adam's message. Anna, the Archivist, was formerly Far Harbor's doctor before she found the light. But most, they thought us a menace. We were chased from the town, driven into the wilds, barely escaped with our lives. Some of us were never the same. It was only thanks to the grace of Adam that we survived, and finally found a place that we could call home.
ここは放射線が強いので人々は体に影響が出ないんだ。
There's so much radiation on the island. How come people here don't get sick?
Some do. But most of our family has been blessed at birth with an affinity for the glow. It's no more to us than a May rain. Warm, comforting. It's why a place like this island truly is meant for his children. Others simply wither away while we gladly await division.
Didn't have anything else for the moment.
Adam keep you.
まあいっか。あ、なんか出てるけど。
Excuse me, High Confessor?
Hello, my child. Was there something you required? こ
れか。 これは
What can you tell me about the Mother of the Fog?
The Mother is one of Adam's most revered messengers. Many years ago, when we were driven from Far Harbor, it was she who guided us through the wilds to this sanctuary. We might all have been lost if it wasn't for her. You should be honored she found you so interesting.
これでいっか。
Nothing for now.
Adam, watch over you.
はい。じゃあ今回はこの辺でご視聴ありがとうございました。